so much to learn about becoming a teacher.
Isabel! I know.
My name is Frank Luzeich, and I'm the principal here in Sherwood at Edie Ridge Elementary. We were talking with our district office about the model, and it is kind of a new model. We're used to onesie, twosie, working with one teacher, but here, bringing 4 over was something different for us. I knew the first thing I needed to do was get teachers who wanted to just listen to Fox at first, and so then they were allowed to withdraw, and they didn't. And so the next thing, they wanted to screen paperwork, and then after they screened paperwork on the candidates, then we came up with a lineup of those we wanted to bring in and meet.
My name is Kristin Carlson, and I teach 3rd grade. When we first looked into having teacher candidates, we had all of these students from George Fox come in and prepared some questions, and they went through an interview round.
Then on a whiteboard, we started ranking out candidates as far as matches go. And then we ended up with four matches. You want to make sure it's a good match, a good marriage of 2 people who are on the same page, and we've got that.
I think for me at first I was a little intimidated to have someone come and spend so much time in my classroom, but it's really just been more helpful than anything.
The benefits I see are that they have more one-on-one time with teachers, either with myself or with Courtney.
I think I've been able to do a lot more with my students this winter, having Danny there, because she can take a small group and I can take a small group, and in one day we can meet with every student.
We have 3 3rd grade teachers on our team, and each of us has quite a large classroom.
One of the most reassuring things is just knowing that the ratio has gone down in my classroom from 30 to 1 to 15 to 1.
The kids, they're the ones who are benefiting from having this extra boost, this infusion of energy that's come in.
My name's Courtney Friend, and I am currently student teaching at Edie Ridge Elementary in Sherwood.
My name is Rachel Wheeler, and I'm doing my student teaching at Edie Ridge Elementary School in Sherwood.
My name is Sarah Catt, and I'm a teacher candidate from George Fox University. I'm at Edie Ridge Elementary School in Sherwood.
With co-teaching model, it's really cool to have 2 teachers in the classroom.
If some students aren't understanding, then we can pull them back.
For every kid that's there that maybe needs that little bit of extra help, those kids' needs are being met, because in a classroom of 31, it's really hard to meet every child's needs.
The one-on-one time is really beneficial for both teacher and students.
I've used one teach, one observe, and this has been really interesting. I've taught at times, and my cooperating teacher will take data on students who are engaged in the lesson, who are focused. That's our main thing that we've been doing with one teach, one observe.
We're each teaching a science unit, which is 10 science lessons, and I'm going to be teaching those to the other classes. So I'm going to teach it to my class, and then in a few weeks I'll teach it to another class, and then a few weeks later I'm teaching it to the other class.
Our science unit is much more hands-on, and so we're having the teacher candidates we use that as their work sample.
Last week I got to do a day of experiments, and we just had 5 different experiment stations, and the students got to choose where they wanted to go, and after a while we just did one group after another. The kids loved it. They got to get messy. We made clouds out of shaving cream yesterday in our class, and it's just been really fun having a science unit for my work sample.
I'm just really pleased with the caliber of candidates that are here in the building. I feel like at Edie Ridge and here in Sherwood we have pretty high standards, and so you can't just bring anybody in. And so that screening process allowed us to bring in folks who could demonstrate their professionalism, demonstrate their eagerness to work hard and to be coachable, and then not let us miss a beat as we're going through the school year.
I don't want to just walk out of here and be, oh, okay, you're naturally gifted, you have this, you have that, like, okay, you're good, go teach. I want to be able to walk out of here and be like, okay, I've gone through all I need to go through. There's been critiques of every lesson. I'm able to see what I did wrong, make it better, and be able to walk out and be able to get a job.
Just want to glean like the little things. Keep yourself organized the way you can keep yourself organized. Building relationships with students is so important, and I just want to learn as much as I can about that and classroom management techniques and everything.
I wouldn't change anything. I think right now the battle that we have a little bit is just in the change in the model. But here you've got that daily ongoing feedback, so they're getting that extra peer support that they get in being part of a cohort. You also have the teachers who are hosting having that support of each other, and so there's just a lot of extra collaboration that happens than your typical relationship of one teacher, one student teacher, or teacher candidate in the building. So you just have two different groups that get to support each other.